Okay, we might have forgotten this, but if this is 75.5, do you guys know what this angle is? 75.5.
75.5. Right. I'm not sure.
That also happens in my 6-hour class. Like Whitley says something and 2 seconds later, Emily says it again.
There's always that one guy.
It's definitely you, Emily. Of course it's
Okay, and then how could I find the third angle? They wanted all three.
You can subtract all that from 180.
Yeah, 180 minus these two. These two add up to like 151. So 180 minus 151 is.
28.95.
No.
Yeah.
They're both. You forgot a 0.5 on one of them. Okay, number 2. At a distance of 100 meters, the angle of elevation to the top of a fir tree is 28 degrees. Okay, at a distance of 100 meters, the angle of elevation to the top of a fir tree. Are they saying the top of the fir tree is 100 meters away? Probably. You guys get blessed with another one of my drawings.
Oh, we should make it green.
What?
Please make it green. Pretty green. Make it green.
Okay, angle of elevation means the angle that they're looking up is 28 degrees.
Make a tree. Do you like my tree? That's a good tree.
How tall is the tree? Okay, why don't you guys, so we're looking for X there. Why don't you guys see if you can figure that one out?
Good, I know it's yours. Well, I didn't ask if you liked it.
I'm not completely sure if they meant the tree was 100 meters away or the top of the tree was 100 meters away. So we'll see if I guessed right.
Wait, what was that?
A regular pentagon is inscribed in circle radius.
Opposite overhead part.
What if it's not a right triangle? It's not a right tree.
Gotta be right triangle. Trees stick up at an angle.
You can't trick me this time.
I guess if the tree was like
Yeah, the trees can grow different ways.
warped,
Yeah,
warbly.
I know.
all shapes and
I
sizes.
know. I've seen bonsai tree videos. Okay, I know.
I have.
Why are you watching bonsai trees?
Because I'm growing some.
Oh.
You're
Sam, are you
right,
80? Yeah.
Are
The
you
thing is, my favorite one just died, and
He's 80 with
I was
frosted.
actually really sad
I'm
about it.
sorry for your loss, Sam.
He's 80 with
Of
frosted.
course,
tips.
Sam grows bonsai trees. It's a nice little hobby.
It's weird. Why? How? So many questions.
Yeah.
Okay, did you guys get it?
1 second. Yes.
Let's see if I guessed right. What'd you get?
Still drawing the tree. 53.
Say it, Leo.
I got 46.9.
Me too.
Oh.
Okay, then
Right.
I must have guessed wrong. They meant this. That's okay. We'll just pretend it's right. They must have meant the bottom of the tree was 100 meters away. But yeah, so relative to this angle, we got opposite and hypotenuse. So that is
It's a good tree. It's a good
sine of 28 equals opposite over hypotenuse. So solve for X, you had to do sine 28 times 100.
Let's go. I got 46.
Okay, number 3 says
I don't think so. There's 46.
a regular pentagon is inscribed in a circle of radius 4. So inscribed in a circle, you don't really need a circle, but it just means the radius would go to the vertex like that. So that is a 4.
That's the best pentagon ever drawn.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
That's not.
It's too small.
Prove it.
I can't.
Find the area of the pentagon. You guys remember how we did this? Well, first what was the area formula that we learned this chapter for triangles?
Times AB times
Yeah, we did the area formula, which used sines, then we did the law of sines, and then we did the law of cosines. That's mostly all we did this year. Okay, so how can we find the area of a regular pentagon using the triangle area formula? Well, regular means all these would have to be the same, like all the sides and angles are the same. So if this is 4, this is 4, how could I figure out this angle right here?
360 divided by 5.
360 divided by 5, which is like 72.
Maybe that's not
You're
right.
saying the same time.
Okay, so I can remember basically you need side, angle, side to use the area formula. So it's 1/2 times 4 times 4 times sine of 72. Alright, is that the answer?
No.
No, what did I do wrong?
That's on the area of the little goofy eye triangle.
Okay, yeah, we found the area of one triangle, so how do we fix it?
Times
Times 5.
38.
Do, 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 do. You guys have a basketball game today?
Yeah.
Blue jacket?
It's gonna be a good one.
If I remember right, they had some good mullets over there.
I'm not sure the reason
Lydia was eyeing them up pretty.
Oh, yeah. Got my eyes out.
Cheating on that Copan boy.
Cheating on Levi.
You gotta choose one, Lydia.
I can't.
She has a different boyfriend in every town. Okay, number 4. Find the area of the quarter.
Keep my options open.
Too many mullets. Not enough time. Okay, we're supposed to find the area of this thing. I think I might have put one of these on the test. I believe. If there's a right angle, this is the easier version of it. Do you guys remember how we did this?
Break it into 2 triangles.
Right, split it into 2. You want one of the triangles to have the right angle. That makes this triangle easy. Yeah, if there's a right angle in it, you can kind of figure everything out with law of sines. If there's not a right angle, we had to use law of cosines when we did that other one. Okay, so let's go red here, or green. I never use green. How could I find the area of this triangle?
1/2.
Base times height divided by 2. Since it's a right angle, you can just use that as a base height. We don't need the special, 1/2 AB sine of C thing. Okay, so yeah, 70, or 7 times 24 divided by 2. Okay, but to find the other triangle, it's not a right triangle, so we are going to use the area formula. But to use that, we kind of need side, angle, side. We've got a side, not really an angle, and not really a side. How could I find this side right here?
A squared.
Yeah, right, Pythagorean theorem would work. 7 squared plus 24 squared. Square root of that. 25. Comes out nice and purty.
Yep.
You confirm that, Trey?
25.
Alright. How do I find this angle right here?
You need to find the other angle.
Love signs.
Right, down here I could find this angle. I don't have enough info for law of sines, but I could find this angle in the right triangle. And then do 120 minus that little angle, and that'll give me that angle.
You can use law of signs though, right? Because you have the right angle.
No, we're doing this triangle. Oh, you mean to find
Yeah.
this, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're not that guy.
But-
You're not that guy.
Since it's a right triangle, we can just use the basic SOHCAHTOA stuff.
Yeah.
So relative to this angle, we have opposite and adjacent. So tangent
16.3.
of that angle equals opposite over adjacent. So that means we need to do tangent inverse.
I'm just not gonna show up for school tomorrow.
16.3. Yeah, I'm not going to either. It's also Saturday tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm serious. I was like,
you guys shut up.
you guys dumb?
Not today, was Thursday.
What'd you get?
16.3.
Alright, so this bigger angle must be 120 minus that, so 3.7. So now we have our side angle side, we can plug it in through the area formula.
What was it? Oh yeah. 1/2 times. Oops. No, it doesn't have a formula. Why am I looking at his paper? Why would you ever look at?
Why would I ever look at his paper?
This is math class. What are you doing?
Yeah, what am I doing? I've reached a new low.
How'd you guys feel about your Bible test? Leo said it was easy.
Well, Leo doesn't have to freaking do the evening impression. Trey, what'd you get?
Leo got the highest grade.
I was praying. What did
I got a 90. Leo got a 98.
What does I get?
I don't know what he got.
Nobody.
97.
I got a 94.
Also,
Okay, there we go.
one. That's
We should have
Impression.
known, like, why did we even try?
I got
For even getting close, you still did.
350.
no.
I hate Leo.
Not the deal.
Okay, so then we add the two triangle areas together, and that's the total area, so it would be 434. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we got it wrong.
Oh, Sam.
No.
Sam, what'd you do?
Sam.
Or did I add it? No, I didn't add it wrong.
What's the, what is he reading from?
It should, it's close to that though. Right here.
Did you want the 349.7? Because I just read.
No, it's not that close.
Number 2 times 25
Should make you guys all confirm all these numbers, that way we don't.
times sine
364.
of 103.7.
Yeah, I think that was right, 360.
There we go.
Alright,
48.
364.33092.
alright, now it's healed.
Just to be more specific.
Is Gene good?
I'm sure he was.
When does he get back?
Are you saying you didn't actually miss the question?
I'm saying he, that ninja is wrong.
Yeah, he doesn't like.
Did you miss like fill in the blank or?
I don't know what I missed yet, but I'm pretty sure I did it wrong.
It was probably a true and
He
false.
doesn't like midnight.
He's picky on us.
I mean, you did.
No way.
Yeah, I put false and it was true and counted it wrong, so.
That's all I had.
Yeah.
He's kind of crazy like that. Alright,
He's way too picky on us.
How many different triangles PQR can be constructed using the given info? 5, 4, 74. Five for P, 4 for Q, 74 for angle Q. Okay, I just drew what 5A described. We're supposed to see how many triangles. It's been a long time since we did that law of sines worksheet. Probably beginning of last week or something. I don't know. But we're supposed to use law of sines and like kind of start trying to solve it. So it's sine of 74 over 4 equals what?
Which one are we looking for?
X.
Sine of P over 5. Okay, then how would I solve this for P? Multiply the 5. And since sine of P equals this, we would need to use sine inverse of all that stuff. So you just start like you're trying to solve the triangle. That's how you do it. If it could come out as error, like this,
Yeah.
I got a math error.
like this is not possible.
Sorry.
So in that case, how many triangles?
None.
0. None. Okay, it could come out as an angle, like 50 degrees or something.
Maybe it's 2.
No, it could be 1 or 2. So if these two angles that we find add up to more than, here, I'll just make up something. Okay, let's say this had come out as 50 degrees, right? Shh. Let's say this had come out as 50 degrees. Well, that's at least one triangle that it could be. But the problem with sine is not only would 50 degrees, like the sine of 50 gives the same ratio as the sine of 130. So if you use 50 as a reference angle, 180 minus 50 is 130. So this could be 130, except for if these two add up to more than 180, that's not actually possible. So sometimes there's an obtuse angle that could work to replace the acute angle that we get. Sometimes not. So if the reference angle if you use this as a reference angle to find the obtuse angle, and these two are less than 180, then two triangles are possible. If these two add up to more than 180, that's not possible, so only one other triangle is possible. So there's another question on B, so let's look at it, see if this is, it's not going to be 0, right? They're not going to do that twice in a row. So this time it's 9, 8, and 23. So 9, 8, and P is 23 degrees. Okay, so we could try to find Q or R, it doesn't really matter. Alright, how would this one set up though, if we were trying to solve for angle Q or R?
Sine of 23 over 9 and then equals sine of Q over 8.
Shh, girls. Alright, and then what would we do?
8 sine of
Multiply by 8, sine inverse of all that. So 8's like right here.
20.3.
Okay, so that means at least one is possible. Okay, what other sine angle
110.
would give the same reference angle as 180 minus 20.3 is 159.7. Okay, is it possible that this angle could actually be 159.7? Okay, those two add up to more than 180, so no, that's not possible. So there's only one triangle possible. Seeks. Observers at points A and B, 30 kilometers apart. Oh, they drew a picture for us. What are we trying to find?
Leo, draw the picture.
Draw the picture.
Let's spend 5 minutes on the airplane. I have no idea what we did.
I wouldn't know anyway.
How far is the plane from each observer? So we're trying to figure out the. Getting to be a professional here. We're gonna teach art next year instead of math. How about that? Got something to say, Allison?
No one's laughing at my airplane.
Do you need me to teach you my ways?
Or it can't be as bad as Trey's. He draws a smiley face on it every time. Did you draw
It's
a
a
smiley
happy airplane.
face? It's a happy airplane.
No, let me finish.
I can't actually draw an airplane either, so.
Mine's like
Here we go.
President teaches an aviation.
Ooh, Sam.
What did they teach you? What were you doing this whole time?
I just learned how to build a drone.
That's good.
What a waste.
That and I got the drone license, but you know what?
Just what you want to do. I thought you
Sam,
were.
what are you gonna do with the drone license?
Probably fly. Legally fly a drone.
Yeah, if I had to make.
How about we think before we speak, so that
What job does that? Sam, what job does that?
literally anything with the drone that is over like half a pound.
Yeah, what job?
Yeah, what do
You can fly pipelines, search and rescue. Firefighters use drones to pour water on places.
You could also be a drone videographer.
Yeah.
That's probably what you'll end up doing. That's what they usually do.
Or
What they usually. How do you know, Leo?
Because my cousin does it.
But how do you know that's what they usually do?
That's what most drone people do.
this video stuff.
I'm just yapping, I don't know.
That sounded like something you just made up. Off your head.
It
But
was.
yeah, I was thinking that. Like a lot of times on TV, you'll see a drone shot in sports and stuff. Okay. Anyways, so we want to know how far the airplane is from the two people here. So how could I find X here? Well, it doesn't really look like a triangle, but what would this angle be up here if I drawn a triangle?
65.
Okay. So when you have that much info, like we can do law of sines. We've got enough. So sine of 65 over 30 equals sine of 40 over x. And same thing for y. Sine of 65 over 30.
Times 65?
Yeah.
And why does it say, oh.
Okay, so when you cross multiply, I move both things up. So x is up here, 30 is up there, so x sine of 65 equals 30 sine of 40. So to solve for x, since it's multiplied to this, divide by sine of 65.
Let me see.
Leo, stop drawing and
It's a
do
good
the problem.
airplane.
It's like clouds.
I'm drawing clouds.
Wait, you should draw a city skyline under it.
Point to the actual math.
Probably.
That's not what it's about.
Probably.
It's
It's
about
right here for my math.
The
My art.
experience.
It's
And the
not
joy
about
of
destination. It's about the journey. Did I just inspire you? Be honest, I was really afraid.
All right. You guys need to finish those two for homework. Okay, we'll grade those. Number 7. A triangle has side lengths 5, 8, and 10. What's the largest angle? Did we do this like yesterday or something? No, that was
Oh, yeah.
that was
It's
Wednesdays.
gonna be, the opposite of car.
Okay,
No,
Yeah.
no,
Why not?
no.
Why not?
Just like saying no to you,
Fair enough.
because it annoys you.
yeah. So the largest angle. Yeah, you were wrong. The largest angle is going to be opposite the largest side.
Oh, I was thinking
So-
smallest, my bad.
We're going right here. Now, which law uses side, side, side? Cosines. So this will be like our angle C that we're looking for. So it was, I'm not going to make you guys remember this formula, but you do have to use it. Cosine of C,
Plus b squared minus something. That's a weird reason.
so that means we have to do cosine inverse of that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, even work.
Hmm? Yep, it should work.
Under calculator.
Calculator.
I don't know how to calculate.
97.9.
Ding ding ding.
Let's go. Let's go.
Trey, you said something first.
That actually was.
Correct.
I think I always said first. That's how I remember it. We need all the angles.
No, just ask for the one. That's it. That's the answer.
Cosine inverse. That's why that was never working.
Okay, number 8. I think we can finish. I don't think we're going to be able to get to 10.
2 days silent.
Leo,
I bet if Leo's airplane's good enough.
the test will be on Tuesday, by the way. if you want to figure
The
that out.
conversation is in
Huh?
play. If his airplane's good enough, then it's a 2 days silent.
That's a pretty good airplane.
We have the
It's
week.
got just look at it.
It's got birds next to it.
Look at it. It's beautiful.
There's 4 birds running away.
Jordan.
The airplane flew.
Horrible airplane. Stop.
Mr. Cloud walks by.
You smudged it.
Probably shouldn't record this class. All right, number 8. 2 hikers follow a trail that splits into 2 forks. Each hiker takes a dip. Why don't you guys try and draw this? See if you can get
Oh,
it.
Neil's ready.
Get it. It's just lines. There are no pictures. Leo.
Leo's happy.
2 hikers. 2. Wait, does that mean there's 4 paths or just 2 paths?
2 paths.
But he can't tell you.
It's just a triangle.
Gosh.
Well, when there's a fork in a row, that means there's 2 paths. So if there's 2 forks, then there's 4 paths.
It was just 1 fork.
But it says 2 forks.
No.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
What are you?
What?
I think you're overthinking this.
I am.
If there's. Oh my god.
Listen, you don't get
1 fork in
the
the road.
brilliant. But it says 2
No.
forks.
This.
No,
One
you
fork
listen
in
to
the road
me.
goes from
Are we
this to
finishing
this.
this?
Hmm?
So,
Finishing this?
that means there's 1 fork.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
But it says there are 2 forks.
Maybe there's a path going straight forward.
But then it's not a fork.
Freaking no, Sam.
Okay. So 67 degrees. So if they're both
Isosceles.
walking 3.5 miles an hour for 1 hour, how far did they walk?
3.5 miles.
3.5 miles. Okay, so that's, yeah, it is an isosceles. How far apart are they? So
Very far.
we have side angle side. You guys remember which Law.
A
The
squared,
law.
B squared.
The law of cosines. C squared equals. So it's
3.86.
Is that right, Trey?
Wait, what do you get? 3.86?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I got.
And don't forget, because this is c squared, you have to put the hat on it. Chaos. Alright, don't forget to finish number 6, question mark, was that it?
Oh, we're not doing 10?
Can you have any fun?
Yeah, do 10 too.
No!
Why would you ask?
You've done this to me. Can't believe you can.
Just for fun.
I already knew it. But you're the
And
kid
for
that
points.
asked, what's the homework for tonight? When the teacher didn't assign it.